In case you unplug this again.
Coach, some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, wrong one. You about to play what?
Here we go! 90 Wolf!
Blue Dan!
General West!
Watch the ship! Watch the ship! Hey, hey! Watch the ship! Watch the ship! Check!
Hey! High 7! They go!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Come on, set.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Kill! Check! Check 3!
Topper! Get it!
The first carry now. This is Hill. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Bring it!
Come!
Let's go! Let's bring it! Let's bring it!
Now! Hey, Echo!
Let's go!
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And the Vikings first down.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh!
I got you. Come on.
Protein spill! Ready?
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it's going to be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Shit.
It's now second and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
Under 10! 10!
Blue draw Corker! Hey, Zoo!
Choose the mic!
Zoo!
On play action, they'll throw. It's caught. Smith. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, I'm coming. Check.
Play fake. Murray.
Check 26.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Here we go.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 2nd down, here's Murray.
Give me that.
To a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Hey, Delta. Yeah.
They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time.
Damn, he runs the same fucking plays.
One thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
On 2nd and 9, Murray.
Bro, pick the fucking ball off.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jack Rabbit, 59. You can't block me.
Murray now on 1st down. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. They can't.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray, complete. It's Johnson. Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. They fake the handoff, now Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Look at me. Zipper. Go.
First down, and it's Hill again. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Sit up. Get it.
On second down, Hill. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
On the ready.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And look like some movement there. Let's get the call. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Ready,
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Ready, go. Ready.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Choose the mic. Stay with your man.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hitting yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Stop with the noise.
This 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Complete. Smith has it.
Bro, what the fuck?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling
Shit's
pretty good
fucking
about
bullshit.
it. When people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. Back to throw, and he can't hang on to
Bitch just got lucky on a whole fucking holding call.
He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
It's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Running, it's Drake. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He's scared.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And he's able to get it out of there. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's track.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3 bud.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
On the ball now.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen. Shake it off.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Second down, Murray sets to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He may try and run. Murray fighting, lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
On the double.
Watch two. Hey. Deuce.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
2nd and 11. That's complete to the receiver Thielen. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Watch the pass.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like
really think Stretch is going to work?
Sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ready. 18 Gator. 54 Mike. You better be afraid.
Now Murray off play action. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Slam. Shit up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try to move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought.
And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost has the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now,
what are you doing?
Make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Let's go.
White.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Come here. Come here.
He closed me in the door.
Come here.
An incomplete pass leads
I said come here.
10 from the 25.
Big series right here. We gotta step it up.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Pressure coming from the Vikings.
Leave him alone.
Get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead, it just brings up fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here.
I'm going to run all over
three.
him.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
Come on, don't give him more yards.
Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Off play action. Murray. Left side, it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Murray now on first down. Dumping it off for Johnson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 50 sack. Hey, over. 54.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Rotate.
Here's another of the Cardinal backs. This is David Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. First down, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, it's tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through.
His playbook is so small. He don't run nothing. Nothing special he runs.
So just a 3-point game now as they
same 2-3 plays.
The Vikings take over. Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, Haywood!
He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense...
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
Murray now to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long... Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And this belongs to the Vikings. He had gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Yeah, the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Following the penalty, it's Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll set up a throw. He's able to find Wallace. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 21 yards away. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the set. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Check 49, check 49.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to... Murray fighting. Lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
At the 37-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, orbit.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Come.
Who that?
Now.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
Coverage by Murphy.
Come on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop the throw.
I got you, boy.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 63 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case,
Thielen is cooking.
And he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Some people call it a shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass. All you're trying to do is open up the middle of the field, flip the ball forward. In this case, they didn't gain any yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Cardinals on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. He's coming.
Murray going to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready. 59 Mike. Check, 59. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Going again on the ground here with Hill. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Ready? 60 or.
Here we go. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
On first down, Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Play fake. Murray. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Throw right side is going to be caught.
You got so lucky.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Steps away to his left. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 17 yards out, and the Cardinals get a bit closer. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards. As
he had 0 points.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Go,
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold a second, let me come to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Quick the edge. Come, come.
Go on.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Go.
And once again, Hill, he's been busy. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, and you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Mike 54.
They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
Ready. 54, Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, D.
On 1st down, Drake, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Tackle made by Emerson Griffin. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 7, Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
Got it.
58 to Mike. Let's go, defense.
They stick on the ground on 1st down with Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
No. Off.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Check.
On snap.
On 2nd down, Cook. A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
70, Indy. 61, matchbox, right.
That's it, baby.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime, obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Vikings, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Guys, you talk smack because you don't even have, you got Eddie school. That's why your head like a break, James. I'm not about to have it. Shut up. Listen, you don't know how to talk. Who? DK. Darren, you saw that? It was just floating in.
And then it came on the carpet.
Huh?
It came on the carpet.
I did it up in the air.
Oh. Wait, don't do that because it's not hit Justin.
It's not. It don't hit Justin. I'm just doing this.
Say that until hit Justin. Oh, it's good. It's good. This is going to do.
No, no. Thank you.